Bishop's life.
What's up, guys? It's Bishop here to show you this replay Simon and I played last night at 2v2 in Command & Conquer Red Alert 3. There's no way we should have won, but we did. You know, we're decent players, but it was a crazy game. Here's a replay. I give my commentary during it, and so here it is. So here's a replay as it's loading. Okay, as you can see, this is me here. Soviets, you know, starting out barracks. This is Simon here. He's doing his thing. We're playing Soviets and these guys, allies here. And you know, I send out my little bears. Now, there's no way we should have won this. Like, it blows my mind how we won. This is the first time Simon and I have played together, a 2v2. We usually do a 3v3 with my brother. Now watch this bear attack here. I roar, then roar again, kill that bear, he roars, I kill that bear, he kills one of my bears, then that bear slays his bear. It's a big bear attack. So, you know, we're trying to take the middle here, like any man would do on this map. And so he's got these little guys coming with some dogs. Now I roar here, and for some reason it only took out that one guy, so whatever. And so then his dog kills me, and he's just kind of running up here. Meanwhile, Simon's building a barracks and garrisoning these buildings, and you know, trying to take out these guys. Well, then this orange here, this allies guy, he has a bunch of dogs here. So each infantry Simon's building just keeps getting owned. So I build a turret here that's going to take out these dogs. Meanwhile, yellow's scouting with these bears, and orange is building these guys here. Now, you can see orange is going to scout Simon's base with this dog. Simon's base not really having anything. So orange sees that and is going to take these guys and go try to own Simon. So Simon is just now building a war factory. Meanwhile, I got some terror drones. You know, I'm just kind of building up here, and send these terror drones. I see Simon's getting attacked. So I go up here at these guys. This guy brings out an engineer, which Simon sold that there. My terror drones hop on both of these guys, destroy that one. And then he lets this engineer out here, and we didn't even see that. And he eventually takes Simon's other ore and sells it, which gets him a lot of money. But both my terror drones survive. Meanwhile, down at my base, yellow has terror drones, and he's attacking my harvesters. So I take this sickle here and try to scare him a little bit. And, you know, we kind of play cat and mouse a little bit. Meanwhile, my harvester's getting taken out, and I have no money. I built a few sickles here. Then he freezes this sickle. Now, I realized what I should have done is froze his terror drone with my terror drone, but I didn't. So I eventually have to kill my own harvester here just to destroy his terror drone, which causes me to build another harvester. So, you know, money's so important in this game. You know, at this point, I was like, man, we're done. You know, I lost a harvester already. Simon's base is little to nothing. Although Simon has middle pretty well, I have no power. Simon has some Tengus or whatever taking out Orange's harvester, so this is good. And then he retreats them. Meanwhile, Yellow's base hasn't even been touched. And I didn't have a bear or anything in his base, so I didn't know he was building some hammer tanks here. So we go back up here. Orange is building up some tanks. You know, I still got this one terror drone over here. Just kind of wait as size, you know, repairing his Mega Tengu or whatever. And then Yellow sends his terror drone over here at Psy to surprise Psy, but currently Psy's not making any money. He has no ore refineries, or he has no harvesters or anything like that. What he's using as his money is his refineries, getting $15 dollars like every second or every other second or so. So, you know, he has little to no money, and I think we both thought it was over at this point. because Orange is coming in with 2 tanks, but I still have my terror drones. And so there's Simon with his, slowly backing away with his ore guy as it almost gets killed. But at that time, he goes out to the water, which saves him. I freeze that one guy's tank and then switch back and forth, freezing the two, which delays him as Simon runs over his tanks with his MCV. So then, I still have my 2 terror drones, and I'm like, yes, good job, Sai. Sai has some guys in here. Then I look at my base, and I'm like, okay, he has 5 hammer tanks, and I have 2 sickles, okay? Now I have no sickles, and he still has 5 hammer tanks. So I'm building terror drones after terror drones, and I'm just running them out, and then I'm attacking. But my terror drones that from Simon's base come and delay him a little bit, which gives me more time to build more terror drones. So on 2 of his hammer tanks, I have terror drones, just tearing his hammer tanks apart. I'm repairing my war factory, more terror drones come out, and they are just attacking his hammer tanks. Now, and then another terror drone comes out, so 4 of his hammer tanks have terror drones, and then that one destroyed his hammer tank, so I destroy that, and then I start freezing his hammer tanks from destroying me. Well, he eventually destroys my war factory, but I still have all these terror drones just taking him out. So they take him out, they get some rank, rank 2 here, and this guy's here, and then I just go try to claw his bears. So I'm like, wow, that was awesome. So I'm building another war factory, but then Simon's base gets attacked again. And Simon, has little to nothing up here, and he's sending in these guys, and he has these tanks here, just, using the old D, attacking. And then I send up my terror drones, and, I'm freezing him, trying to delay whatever. I hop on that tank, then I freeze this guy, just trying to delay it, And then my terror drone destroyed that tank, but then he destroyed my terror drone there. And so right now, like, Simon's getting repaired, so he sets it up so he can finish building the building. Now over here, he's working on Orange's base. He's got those guys in there, and okay, yeah. And so then I think Yellow here did one of these splashes on my guy, which eventually destroyed that harvester. I built walls. I could have sold them. I wasn't thinking at the time. I was just kind of building up walls to protect them from terror drones. And so Simon's up here, he fights and, somehow survives, running over guys and stuff. And, all Simon has here is a power plant, war factory, and, and Orange is bringing in more tanks. But Sai has this guy right here. And so he goes to the air and takes out Orange, because Orange doesn't have any air. Luckily, Sai didn't get taken out here. Meanwhile, though, at my base, Yellow he has 2 sickles and all these hammer tanks, and basically I put up this super reactor or whatever, nuclear reactor, just kind of chilling there. I have a terror drone. My terror drone takes out one of his tanks, and then here's the guy that's infected. I use him. I put that infection on him. That was my infection, knowing that his tanks will be coming this way. So it's slowly weakening his tanks, but barely. But then Simon, my partner, comes in to save me with the air right here. Just comes in and is getting ranked like crazy, because Yellow didn't have any air defenses either. So Simon takes him out and saves me. I'm building terror drones, and they're not really doing much of anything because you have my guys on lockdown. So then Simon takes him out, and then goes after Yellow, who has some stuff over here. But Simon, garrisoned the building and took one of his hammers out. Meanwhile, he's moving away from that. If he would have built a couple bullfrogs or even flak troopers, Simon probably would have been done at this point. But he didn't. So Simon takes out his war factory, restricting him of building those bullfrogs. And then, he just takes out his war factory here. He starts taking out his tanks there. Still has his guys garrisoned. Then takes out his barracks. Flag troopers can be built. Orange quit at this point. So all this became yellows, but by this time it's too late. We took out, pretty much all he has. He's building a base defense there, but it's too late. Simon just takes out what tanks he has left. He's up here with one of those guys too, just kind of chilling, looking at all that. This is Simon's base, just a war factory, a power plant, and your main guy there. And this is me. I pretty much have nothing, just my con yard and war factory and ore, and I'm slowly rebuilding power. Got some got this comet thing just taking out his trying to take out his ore and his power and stuff, but it doesn't matter. At this point we won. I got my Terradrone taking out his bears up there. Then game over. So yeah, that was our awesome 2v2 last night. I named it Craziest Comeback because there was no way we should have won. One of those guys was ranked level 60. So it was a good win. So crazy comeback last night. Just wanted to show you guys that, and hope everybody's been doing good. I thank you, Cy, for owning with me, and y'all take care now.